this person asked, I want some feedback about having no sexual desires toward my husband since menopause, and I'm taking an antidepressant. Not sure what I should do.
Oh, man. Yes. So it is very a common side effect for antidepressant
Yeah.
for the impact libido. And so just really practically, I would recommend the individual to talk to their doctor about trying an antidepressant that shows to have low sexual side effects. Wellbutrin is an example of this. And so I would be curious about kind of when the lower libido started, as far as the timing of starting the antidepressant, and just talking to their own doctor about this. Then I would say it's a really common, hormones are changing like crazy.
Yeah, and menopause.
Yeah, so I don't know where they are. Did she say she's going through menopause or since
She
menopause?
said she has been through it. So she said she has, struggled with her sex drive since going through menopause.
Okay. So after menopause, there are certain hormones in the body that are decreased that can cause a lower libido. And so I would, again, talk to your doctor and just to do a lab of like, where is the baseline of your hormones? And is there something else going on that needs to be medically addressed? And then I would say it's very common to have vaginal dryness um, after menopause and during menopause. And so that's a really common side effect. And I don't know if that is contributing to lack of desire, but that's something really common. And again, I would recommend her talk to her doctor, because they have like estrogen creams and all kinds of treatment that can help with that. So that would be like the medical side,
Mm-hmm.
troubleshooting that, because we're kind of teasing apart, trying to, address different aspects that could be impacting. And then I would just, kind of talk through what expectations are, that throughout the lifespan, it's very normal for what sexual connection looks like to adjust, to change. Like, like for example, certain positions, might be hard on your body, or it might be more difficult. Certain sexual activity that you had with your spouse when your body was younger, that there can be some grieving of sexuality looking different throughout the lifespan, and being able to make those things explicit and being able to talk about that as a couple and to be able to grieve those things. And that something really beautiful that can come from that is being able to create a new vision of what sexual connection can look like in this season of life. This is also common, if there's something medically going on that changes what sexual intimacy might look like, that there really can be grief. There really can be, feelings of maybe it can be, it can make the relationship very vulnerable for both people to experience fear or insecurity. So just to be able to talk about that, and grieve if there is loss, some changes, and to be able to educate yourself about what is normal. With Sex After 50, there's a great book called Celebration of Sex After 50. By Rosanau. It's on Amazon. You can get it. And it's a great book about, and a Christian book about knowing what's normal, of what just the normal ways that our bodies function throughout our lifespan at that stage of life. And then also being able to give more detail of how to troubleshoot difficulties, and also really being able to cast a vision for that sex can be an incredible way of connection and intimacy throughout your entire lifespan. That it isn't, our culture has a very, very like narrow view of what sexuality is, and of being able to broaden that and really understand God's design for sexuality in a covenant relationship throughout your entire life.